Hi friends, this is Laura with the Knot Exchange. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is my very first video, so I hope you'll enjoy it. Please subscribe to my channel and give this video a big thumbs up. Today is going to be a beginner's guide of how to go through and do some stitching. So you're going to learn everything from a slip stitch to a double treble crochet. I'm going to give you a key and a guide for understanding the abbreviations of what you're going to see in patterns and just any other tips and tricks that we may have here along the way. So let's get started. So this is what we're actually going to be making today. It's just going to be a little sample thing that we're going to be working on. You're going to see all the different stitches that we're working on today. So there's going to be a total of 6 stitches that you're going to learn. Everything from the slip stitch, you've got a single crochet here, the half double, double crochet, a treble crochet here, and then your double trebles, these big guys down here. Now we're going to make 5 of each of these stitches. So let's go ahead and get our hook and our yarn and let's get started. Alright, so the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to do a slip knot. Now a slip knot is going to be where you're taking the yarn and you are wrapping the yarn around 2 of your fingers, only one time around. You're going to take your tail and you're going to insert it through, and you see how you popped it through? You're going to grab that little tail. You're going to hold on to this, grab your loops, pull it tight. And that is how you do a slip knot. So I'm going to show you one more time. You're going to wrap the yarn around your fingers, insert your loop all the way around, and you're going to see the loop right here. See? You're going to grab that loop, hold on to your little tail over here, grab this little tail, pull it tight. Not too tight though. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we are going to learn how to chain. So we're going to go ahead and pull our loop a little bit tight, and all we do is just pulling the long tail that we have. Now this little tail we're going to work into our work eventually. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to now go into chain. To chain, you're going to yarn over, and then you're going to pull that piece of yarn through that little loop that you made. And we're going to do it again. Yarn over, pull through the loop. Yarn over, pull through the loop. Yarn over, pull through the loop. And right now we've got 4 stitches on my hook. So I'll go yarn over, pull through one more time. So that's a total of 5 stitches. So you want to get to a total of 31 stitches. So when you get to that point, join me back here and we're going to actually go through and learn those stitches. Now that we have our chaining done, we're going to go ahead and learn how to slip stitch. Now to do a slip stitch, we're going to insert our hook into the next stitch closest to where we are in our hook. We're going to insert and grab that piece of yarn. We're then going to just pull that through the loop, just like that. Okay, so we're going to insert our hook, pull the yarn through like that, and we're going to pull it through this stitch right here as well. So that's 2. We're going to repeat this 3 more times. So we're going to go ahead and insert, yarn over, grab our piece of yarn, and go ahead and pull it through that stitch as well. One more. Insert, yarn over, pull it through, and then we're going to pull it through this one as well. Okay, so now we should have a total of 5. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I can't count. That's 4. Let's do it one more time. So we're going to have insert our hook, go through, and pull it through. Alrighty, so now that we've gotten that one done, we're going to go through and do the single crochet. Now the single crochet and the double crochet are probably the 2 most popular stitches that you have in crochet. So for the single crochet, you're going to go insert to the next loop. You're going to yarn over and pull through. Now instead of pulling through both loops here, we're going to yarn over one more time and then pull through both loops. So I'm going to show you again. We're going to insert our hook, yarn over and pull through one hoop. Now that we've got 2 loops on the hook, we're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops. So that's 2. Insert, grab our yarn, yarn over, pull through 2. Insert, all right, And we're going to do one more. And that, my friends, is how you do a single crochet. So now that we've got the slip stitch and the single crochet, now we're up to a half double. Now anything larger than a half double crochet, you're going to need to yarn over first before you start the stitch. So we're going to go ahead and yarn over, insert our hook into that next stitch, pull through the loop. Now you have 3 loops on top of your hook there. You're going to then yarn over and pull through all 3 loops, and that is your half double crochet. So we're going to repeat that 4 more times. So we're going to insert our hook, yarn over and pull through, pulling yarn over and pulling through all 3 loops. I'm going to show you again. And one more. Yarn over, insert into the hook, into the loop, excuse me. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through all 3. Wonderful. So we've got the half double, and now it's going to start getting really exciting because now we're going to get into the double crochet, which is probably the most popular stitch that you're going to see out there for crochet. So to do a double crochet, we yarn over first. We're going to insert our hook into the loop, yarn over and pull through. Now we've got our 3 loops on the hook. We're going to yarn over and pull through only these first 2 loops here. These first 2 loops. So we're going to yarn over and pull through those 2 loops. Now we've got 2 loops left on the hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through those 2 loops together. We're going to show you again here. Insert, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over to start, insert our hook. We're going to yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Now I'm going to do one last one here in the double crochet. Insert, 2 and 2. So you can see where we're starting to get a little bit bigger, and it's now about the length of your hook here. So let's go ahead, and we've got 2 more stitches to learn, and then you've got your 6 basic stitches down. Now keep in mind that you can go in and re-review any of this footage, so feel free to go back and forward as you need to as you're learning through to do these stitches. So the next stitch that we're going to do is a treble crochet. To do a treble crochet, we're actually going to yarn over 2 times to get started. So we're going to insert our hook and yarn over and pull through. We should have 4 loops on our hook. Oops, here we go. 4 loops on our hook. And then we're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over and pull through the last 2 loops. I don't know if you've noticed a pattern yet, but the crochet really likes 2 loops. So you're going to do a lot of that when you start looking at the double, treble, and double treble crochets. So you've got an insert. You're going to yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, and pull through 2 loops. Now we're going to do that 2 more times around here. That's our 3rd. I'm going to yarn over, so then I insert, grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Last one for these. Just like that. Insert our hook. Oops. We got 1, 2, and 3 all the way up in the doubles. Okay, so we are on to our final stitch here. Our final stitch is the double treble crochet. Essentially, it is instead of having 2 loops wrapped around our hook, we're going to have a 3rd loop wrapped around the hook. So it's the same way as doing the treble crochet where you build up by 2s. So you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through that, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, yarn over, pull through 2 loops. 1, 2, 3. All right, so then you're going to insert your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. You're going to repeat that a total of 3 more times, just so that way we can finish off our start here. I'm going to go ahead and stop here, just because you get the idea of the stitch here. So that is going to be your treble crochet, your double treble crochet, excuse me, and that gives you the idea of the different heights of the stitches. So now that we know the basics of how to do the stitches, let's go over how to start each of these stitches when you're trying to do like a blanket or a hot pad or something along those lines. So we're going to go ahead and start off by chaining a total of 10, just so that we have some wiggle room. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. So we went through our 6 major stitches. When we're doing a slip stitch, we go into the very first stitch, that very next stitch that we have here to get started. Now, when we're going through and we're doing a single crochet, we actually skip the first one and go into the second one to make our height. And so that way our first stitch is actually going to be this one right here. So I'm going to show you again. You're going to there we go. So you got to skip one there. You're going to insert into the second and go 1 single crochet. And then you'd continue along the line of building your single crochets across. If you were just going to go across like that. Okay, so then that's going to be your height for your stitch there. That's what that would look like. Now if we did it for the half double crochet, you would also still skip one and then just build it across as a half double crochet. Now if you're doing a double crochet, you're actually going to skip the first 2 stitches and then go through and do your crocheting. Now don't forget, when you're doing a double crochet, you have to yarn over first. So you skip this stitch, and you're going to insert into the third one. Yarn over, and then we're going to pull through 2 and pull through 2. And that's what's going to give you, you're going to see a nice tall stitch there. That's what's going to give you your height. Now when you're going through and you're doing a treble crochet, you are going to see where it is going to be skipping a total of 3 stitches instead of 2. And as you get bigger, you skip more stitches. So the treble crochet, you skip 3, yarn over and go through 2 times right here, see? Then you're going to skip 3, 1, 2, 3, and into the 4th one you would do your treble crochet. And then you would just keep crocheting all the way across and however your pattern is. But this is just how to be able to start. Now I'm going to go ahead and now when you're doing the double treble crochet, you're going to do the same thing, but you're going to skip 4. So what I want to do is I'm going to show you another trick here. I want to show you how to start and stop a row, how to go up to the next part. So for this part, we're going to go ahead and do a double crochet. Okay, so we got 1, 2, insert into the third loop, excuse me. Got 1, go through the 2 loops here, yarn over and go through 2 loops, and then we're just going to go ahead and double crochet across, just so that way you can get an idea of how to go up and down on these rows here. So let's say we're finishing up our double crochet. I only have 2 more to do here, guys, bear with me. I'm trying to go slower so that way you can see how it goes. Okay, so now what you're going to do is you're actually going to chain up 2. 1, 2, And then you're going to turn your work. Now you're looking at the back side of your work. Okay? Now if we wanted to double crochet across, then we can do that. So we're going to yarn over and we're going to insert our hook into this very first loop here. And then do our double crochet. Now I want to show you something else here. So there's actually a front loop and a back loop when you're looking at your stitches. So you're going to see there are two. So you have your front loop right here and your back loop right here. So this is your back loop, this is your front loop, like that. So sometimes you're going to see where it says front loop, back loop, and that way it gives you like a little ridge when you're going through and doing your crochet. So let me show you what that would look like. So let's say for the rest of this row, we're going to go ahead and do them as back loop only. So what that would look like is we would go through only that back loop instead of going through both stitches like we normally do. We're just going to only go through the back loop. So we're going to go ahead and yarn over and do our double crochet. And then we're going to yarn over and do another one. And you can already start to see where it's starting to build you a little ridge there. Yarn over and do another back loop. We're going to do one more to finish off the row. And you can see already here where it has started to make the little ridge. So that is how those work there.